Those stars won't align. Under your stars I pray. You're like a shooting star in the rain. You're everything that feels like home to me, yeah.
What up, everybody? Okay, so I need a sound check. Do I sound like I'm in a hole, or can you guys hear me? I'm trying to block out because my mom is like um, very hard of hearing, and the TV is blasting. So I'm trying to block some of that out. I'm good? Okay. Okay, great, 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 great. Perfect. She was actually dozed off, and then as soon as I spoke, I hear her coughing. So I think she just woke up. So what's going on, everybody? Just need to do something really quick I forgot to do, of course. Okay. What is today? Monday? Is it Monday? Yeah. I'm on vacation, y'all. I am living the dream over here. I even get to forget what day it is right now. So hold on. Look at my chat. Okay. Sorry, I had to do something real quick. So we got Mirandy. I'm so glad you're feeling better, honey. We missed you around here. And we got Jen's mom. Hey. And Remy. Hey, Remy. Um, so I guess you're saying I don't know, so I don't know. Okay. The stars aligned. If y'all remember me saying that it's hard for me to keep like a live schedule, that I just have to go when I can, when the stars align. And they just so happen to have aligned. So that was kind of if you know, you know. And then also the title was Well, 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 Mama Michelle. And I said, sing it. So if you know, you know. Y'all know that Guns N' Roses song? Well, 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 I just can't tell. Well, 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 Mama Michelle. Okay, I'm done. Bombshell, what's up, Bomb? How are you? I'm driving, so I'm gonna be listening. Well, okay. Glad to keep you company. Drive carefully. Let's see. And peace and struggle. Hello. Gabby, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Jenny O, hello. Bubby Sue. Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue. I swear I'm gonna do that every time. Hey Salty, how are you, hon? Maylee Grace, hello, hello. Beautiful Queen, hi. Hello, Krista. How are you? Let's see. Miss. Hey now. Of course, you do one hey now, and I do a completely different hey now. So we'll just meet in the middle. Hey, Patricia. Crafting with D. Teddy Lane. Ooh, there's rumors on Teddy Lane today, honey. Is that Pekingese? I swear, I think. Am I saying that right? Pekingese, Mama? Pick and ease. Yes. Lizzie. Laura 60, hi y'all. Patty, Mama J, hey Mama J, love you. I'm still in Georgia. Breaking the silence, hello. Hello, hello. Is there a glitch? I've been hearing for 2 days, 2 days that people were having glitches, that they were seeing glitches on things, but I haven't seen any that I know of. What's glitching? Malacat, hello, hello. Beezer, beaker, beeper. You're fine. You're fine. Hi, Rose. How are you? Twisty Poo. I'm here, but I'm with my grandson and we'll be driving soon. I totally understand, Twisty. Glad that I can keep you company. Be careful. Short girl, hey. Hey, Tragic. How are you, honey? How's your husband? Okay, I think I made it to the bottom, guys. Did I? Yes, please, y'all, hit that like button. I'm going to pimp my like button out today because I'm going to talk about it. Some people can say, well, it's not about the views, it's not about the subscriber number. But you put goals in place for yourself, and you reach a goal, you get excited, you put another goal there, and then you're stuck. Y'all, I have needed like 30 subscribers to get to 1,000, and it's driving me nuts. So, anyway, I want to give a shout out to Jilly. Jilly shared me out, and it moved the number a little bit, and I certainly appreciate that, honey. I certainly appreciate it. I just want to see that 1,000 pop up, y'all. So, yeah, I'm gonna be that way. I'm sorry. It is what it is. At least I'm honest. I don't lie. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Let's see, it's always like that right before the big one. I know, Mama J, and we have talked about it. Um, I think it was right before. Was it before my 500? We were talking about it, and I just sat there and sat. Yes, it was. It was. I think I was like at 450, and it just sat there and sat there and sat there. And then, but when it moved, it moved. So, you know. So I just want to see that 30 is just getting on my nerves. But okay, I have vented. Oh, thank you, Tragic. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate it. I mean, I is it Griffin subs? Is that what it is? But no, I want people to come watch. I want them to enjoy my content. So I want to see the number, but I also want people to come over that actually enjoy listening to me too, and enjoy being in our chat and cutting up and getting along and you know that kind of thing. So while I do want the 1,000, I do want it a um, a good 1,000. You know what I mean? So and oh, somebody was saying some people buy some. I'm like, how do you even do that? But then it's like, even if you buy them, you're not getting views off of that. You just have a number, right? I mean, so yeah, I would rather just sit there than actually pay money for that. But that's just me. I'm not downing anybody for anything that they choose to do. So, oh, thank you, Jenny O. Thank you, Krista. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. It's just one of them things, if you're a creator, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like that one thing that, why don't you just move? Just move. And then you wake up and it's like, okay, you've gone down two, you go up three, you've gone down five, but you're staying in the same like vicinity. So, um, one morning you will wake up and be like, WTF, yeah. And I'm waiting for that morning when I wake up and be like, WTF. Hold on, I saw somebody come in and I was running my mouth. Where'd you go? I think it's Wit, but where did you go? There you are. Hey, Wit. Angie with the accent. I know you love my accent, don't you? You talk about it every time, and that's okay. Glad somebody does. Yes, I am partially monetized. Um, I just wanted to, it's just those goals that you set. Like even, the bigger channels, they'll say, they'll hit like 10,000, and they'll say, okay, I just want to skip over 11, and we're going to hit 12. So it's just little goals. And I could use a win right now. I really could. So I'm plugging myself over here. But yes, I was very excited when I got when I hit 500 and I got my hours. I was like almost crying. I was so excited. And it wasn't about the money, it was about the goal. Because Mama J and we had talked about it several times, and she knew exactly where I was coming from. It was like, I just want to see it. I just want to hit the goal. Because on YouTube Studio, you have these bars, and it's like if you hit 500, the bar fills up. If you hit your hours, your bar fills up. I just want my bars to fill up. I have a lot of footage for shorts. I just haven't done anything with them. I need to. Let's see. You get the passing triple at the right timing. You're going to make that one live post, that one short that's going to take off and blast you. Thank you, Peace. Well, I have a video. I had a true crime video. It and it was honestly the worst video I've ever done. I looked horrible. The camera angle was horrible. My voice was horrible. Everything about it was just off. But I spent so much time researching and filming. I filmed it like 3 times, and I just threw it out there. And that sucker has 10,000 views. Oh, of all my videos, that one got the 10,000 views, and it was like, it's like the one where I just look, just where I thought everything was off, but that was the one that took off. And Mama's gonna do everything over here she can to make noise, just so y'all know. I said you're doing everything you can to make noise over here. Well, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
This is my mama, y'all. I know y'all can't see her, but y'all can hear her. Say hello again.
Hello, everybody.
That's Mama Uprighted, y'all. Hello, Twinkie. How are you? I think I woke her up, y'all. And she's just as country as I am. But I'm sure y'all will hear her more, being she's coming to stay. Hey, Rebecca. How are you, honey? Okay, I think I'm done plugging myself and just shooting the breeze for a minute. They say hello, Mama. Oh, Queen. Well, happy birthday, birthday, birthday to your mom in heaven, sweetheart. And with Mama with the accent, yeah, I'll get her going one day, y'all. Have y'all? I know I said this last time, but have y'all ever watched? Um, she is feeling better, Melinda. She's got a little cough, but she's not feeling achy anymore. I was flooding her with orange juice and um, making her lay down. I think that orange juice really helped though, because I was like pouring it down her throat. um, but anyway, that have y'all ever seen Granny's off her rocker? About she's an Italian granny. She lives in New York and she has no filter. Well, I want to do the southern version because my mama, you get her going and you'll just laugh. Oh my goodness, you'll laugh. So I want to kind of do that. So there'll be more interactions with her. I've got plans for her. I think everybody will love her. So I just hope she that coughing clears it. Queen, are you feeling better, honey? Who? Who lives down south? Granny's off a rocker? I know their house messed up, but I thought they stayed in New York. Was it New York or New Jersey? I think it was New York. But did she move down south? Well, Twinkie, I don't know if I said hey to you, baby, but hello. Let's see. I had a scare with my little mama. Thank the Lord, everything's okay. They are our precious gifts from Him and are to be treasured. Well, I'm glad everything is okay, little Twinkie, and you're right. They are. I swear, my mama used to be taller than me, and now I'm taller than my mama, and I didn't grow. I've always been 5'3" since like seventh grade, and so I'm taller than she is, and she's 98 pounds. So she's tiny. Right, right. Hey, Black Widow, how are you, honey bun? Hey, Mom, hey. My parents are almost in their 80s. I spend as much time. Yeah, and if you got them with you, spend the time because I did lose my dad, and and I was able to spend that time with him, and then I took care of him. Uh, he passed in my home, and I I have no regrets there. So, and now I'm taking my mama home with me. We are recording my hub's father telling war stories. We're going to post them, and I'm making a video scrapbook for my husband to have when he passes. He's 86 now. And I think that's a great idea. I do. Because this day and age, we've got all these cell phones and we can record everything. And I think it's very nice to look back on. Um, you know, did I tell y'all the story of, I know I got stuff I got to get into, but if I miss anybody coming in, I'm sorry. I don't think I missed anybody. But anyway, that's a great idea on that scrapbook. Um, I really like that. Uh, did I tell y'all about my daddy? So he was at this time he was bedridden, and his mind would come and go, and I was taking care of him full time. So Rick, my husband, came in and he said, Angie, go take you a bath. I had one of those garden tubs with the whirlpool in it. I was like, okay, you don't have to tell me twice. We don't live in that house anymore. But anyway, so I went in there, kept my bubbles on, and I was gone. So um, my husband came running in there and said, Angie, you need to listen to this. And I said, what? He had a recording, and my daddy said, um, I mean, his name's Richard. I've done said it 15 million times. He said, Richard, I need you to help me do something. And I said, or he said, what's that? And my daddy said, I need you to help me go KILL my son-in-law, my sorry son-in-law. He don't do anything. He don't work. He don't do anything but lay out by the pool. Just need to put a, a pew pew, you know. So he told Richard that, and um, but and Richard he was talking about him, his son-in-law. So he wanted Richard to go help him, KIF him. But the thing is, he wasn't really talking about him. He had gotten so my mom and dad had divorced, and he in his mind he was thinking about my ex stepdaddy. So he really wasn't even thinking about son-in-law. He was thinking about my mama's ex-husband is who he was thinking about. But he has it on recording, and when you hear it, you'll just roll laugh. It is so funny. And you know, they say a lot of things sometimes that don't make sense. And at first I was like, no, Daddy. I was the mean nurse. And I was like, no, Daddy, I'm Angie. And then finally, my husband pulled me to the side one day. He said, Angie, how much energy and frustration do you have just trying to correct him? And I said, it's a lot. And I was crying. I said, it's a lot and it hurts. He said, why don't you try just going with it? And I did. And it was a great experience. I just went with it from then on. Sometimes his mind would come back, and you know, very few times though would he know me. But right the day before, he had a moment of clarity. We had a good conversation. So yeah, I do cherish that. And now I'm bringing Mama home. Now, granted, she's not actively dying, knock on wood, but the doctor did say that she can no longer live by herself. So, so she's coming to Kentucky, y'all. Let's see. Tragic. I'm kind of way up in the. I saw some of the chat, but then I scrolled back up for just a second. Tragic said, "Boncorn is here." That makes me laugh every time. Luke, who's that girl in the photo? Who you think? That's the one and only. Hey, Auntie, how are you? Let's see. Hey, Toys, how are you, honey? Let's see. Share Bear. Um, hey, Jet Lag. Uh, Bomb's number one. YouTube boyfriend. Hey, Colin, how are you? Can y'all hear that TV? Just let me know if y'all can hear that TV. She was asleep. I went in there and cut it down, and now she's awake and she's cut it all the way back up. Okay. Let me just move away from it just a little bit. You can hear it. Is it loud? I got stuff everywhere. Hold on. Hold on just a second, y'all. I'll be right back. She wasn't even in there with it. Let's see. I'm good. Angie just came back from helping a ghost hunting team. No way. Did y'all see a ghost? Colin, do you have a YouTube channel or are you on social media anywhere? If you're quiet, you can hear it. Okay, well maybe if I just keep running my mouth. Um, but just know if it gets too loud, if it gets too annoying, because I know how background noise can be, just say, Angie, do something with it. And I'll see if I might can go. Hold on. It won't be like this when we get to the house, y'all. I promise. Because I do know what it's like hearing background noises. Sometimes it's a little bit much. Okay. Now you might hear an echo in here because I'm in the laundry room. Okay. I'm going on with my bad self, man. I could break out into some karaoke. Man, I'm trying to keep the viewers here. See, I ain't trying to scare them off. Let's see. I won't go live. I've seen what other creators do. Well, Colin, I think that for you, you kind of have, and some people do, have mutual respect from people in both sides of this community. But you could be in the ghost hunting community and that type of thing, and you may be okay. You know what I mean? So don't base it all on the experiences that you see here. Okay? I think you have a lot to offer. Let's see. I heard you sing. You have a great singing voice. Oh, when did you hear me sing? Oh, wait a minute. I sang in Jackie's one night. But I heard the replay of that and I felt like, sometimes when you get too loud, the mic will go down a little bit. I don't like doing karaoke online. I mean, I do, but I don't, if that makes sense. Let's see. I see what they think. Oh, do you see? Hey. Okay, y'all. All right, give me one. Let me just holler at her real quick. Okay. So did anybody watch um, Southern Mutton today? Angie, medium, who does it in spirit church face to face. See, Colin, I think people who really believe in have gifts of their own, um, and just enjoy watching. I think that I don't know, maybe people could actually get a connection that way. I think people I would love to watch. I'd watch it all the time. Let's see. Angie uploaded. You used to always karaoke on here and now you a big timer and got a second channel and we don't get to hear you. Well, to be fair, they don't get to hear me either. I did it as I think it was a birthday celebration and I did one song. And I need to go back over there and do some karaoke. Everybody's wanting it, so I might just do that. But see, I don't shout that channel out over here because of some of the negativity. I just don't want it to follow over in that community happy because it can be really negative over here. It can be great. Don't get me wrong. There's some really great people. There's a lot of great people in this chat, but it can be rough. Um, yeah, this little area of YouTube can be cruel. Let's see. Okay, you didn't see it. I don't watch her. Okay. Hey, Rajan. I'm currently chasing my child around because apparently we have a flag that's wanted, except we don't have a damn flag. Let me read that again. I'm currently chasing my child around because apparently we have a flag that's wanted, except we don't. Hey, was any of y'all in Dolly's the other night when he said he was gonna make us the Bomb Nation flag? I think we need to hold him to that. I mean, I'm sure I could find the clip if we needed to. Some channels want to interview me. I saw that, Colin. And if you feel comfortable doing that, then by all means, I think you should. But I think you should. I think you know are in tune with yourself enough to know what you should do and where you should go. I would love to interview you, but I know that people said have already asked you, and um, but I think you would be a great creator, and you also have a peace around you too. You're not chaotic. Yes, Penny. Everybody's internet speed is different, so yes, karaoke can be all over the place online. But when you don't get out and you don't get to go like to the karaoke places and stuff, you know what I mean? So I get it, but sometimes it is hard to do it online. Okay, I have no idea what Remy and Petty Lane are talking about, but I'm gonna let y'all run with that. Let's see, gotcha. Hey, I want some dinner. I just don't get it. A friggin' flag. Well, maybe did they see a flag? Did your child see a flag somewhere? Or I don't know. There's got to be a reason. Well, I'm in need of a flag right about now. Make them one. Go get a pencil and a piece of notebook paper and tell them to color their own flag and then tape it to the pencil. Hey, Faye. Hey, everyone. First time here because Tragic told me to. You know, that Tragic, she tells us to do a lot of things, and most of the time we listen. But welcome, hey, Faye. I appreciate you being here, honey. I think we blow all their minds how much Bomb Nation stands behind the supports. I think we do too. They're like, it's the bomb line. It's the bomb line. I get tickled. Let's see. Got to get to dance practice, so I'll be listening. But be careful and dance pretty. Okay, I'm coming, Sophie. I'm coming. Okay, so you know that TCL had a separate, I guess it's a TRO order put against Michelle. And that was the one that she was talking about, double jeopardy. Well, it can't help because there's a thing called double jeopardy, right? Right? Double jeopardy. So, well, apparently, they went to court on that today. And it was, what I'm understanding, it was over Zoom. And TCL showed up. And either Michelle didn't show up or she showed up and she tried to record it. And the judge gave TCL an automatic win. That was it. It was over. It was done. So TCL won, and it is a permanent RO now. It's no longer a TRO. It's an RO. TCL has an RO against Michelle now. Oh yes, malicious intent and double jeopardy. Right, right. I can't do it like Tragic. I need to funnel my inner Tragic. Right, right. So yes, now, and when you have an RO, you're not supposed to be able to use to speak to that person, indirectly speak to that person, which means you cannot use a third party to speak to that person. She wouldn't cam up. Okay. I knew there was something there, and then it just yeah, something went a little haywire. I wonder why she wouldn't cam up. She doesn't have a problem camming up any other time. But yeah, it was Michelle always wins. Michelle always wins. While and it was probably basically over something stupid, not TCL's part. I'm talking about Michelle's part. She wouldn't cam up, or I mean, so I got it wrong. She did show up. Okay, so which I knew it was something like that. So yeah, so she gets an automatic win because I'm sure. So Tragic, do you know if was she trying to record it or she just wouldn't cam up? I was trying to listen to Southern Mutton, and I had a lot going on here too. So, but I got the main part. Thank you. Hey, Sassy Scarlet, welcome. Welcome, welcome, y'all. And if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Let's see. So I'm just curious. Do y'all think that because she had already said she's getting off of social media, she's moving back home to Louisiana, which I'm sure ATN is thoroughly excited about, right? I'm not sure. Yeah, see, that was me too, tragic. I was trying to catch it all, and I thought I heard what I thought I heard, but I thought I heard that she was trying to record it, but I may have misheard that, so don't quote me on that one. Excuse me. But we do know that it is a permanent RO. Now, questions are being asked about her pew-pews. Well, I can't speak for that situation. However, I can tell you that I don't know how they view it. If you have something against you that is violent, then you would have to turn them in with an RO. Now, do they view it stalking, harassment? Do they view that as violent? I don't know. So I can't really say because I don't know how the court system is going to view that, or if she was even told that she would have to give them up. But let's see. I think I heard her say in Kansas it's not an RO, it's a stalking order. Okay. And I kept hearing both tragic, so that's probably right. I'm used to calling it actually I'm used to calling it a TPO, and then an RO. But I guess in Kansas it's called a stalking order. And I did read this from TCL's comment. If it is violated, it is a felony. It is a felony charge if Michelle violates it. And I'm just wondering how long Michelle can go before she violates it, before she says something that she shouldn't. Salty, I would think not. Um, I don't know. I mean, you would think that they could not do that because if you speak, because that's how it all started. But I would love to see the actual order that the judge signed, just to see what the constraints are of the order. Okay, so you see, tragic. So it's not called a restraining order; it's called a stalking order. So I guess she's not being, or either one of them are being restrained. She just can't, I guess, maybe come near her. See here, if you have an RO, it's an RO, whether it's stalking, harassment, um, God, what's that? What is that? Terroristic threats. Um, you can get a restraining order based on that information. Now, you have to stay so many feet away. You can't contact them directly or indirectly. Let's see. solely because of their political beliefs. Just because someone can say or do something doesn't mean they should. Well, peace and stroke, I think that's a lot of people that just lets their, what is it? Lets their bulldog mouth overload their Tweety Bird ass. Yeah. And I just don't know. I mean, you've all seen, aren't the PPUs her exes? I think she has at least one or two Sassy Scarlet that are in her name. I can't swear to that, but she always said that I think was it a P90? I think she always said that the Glock was in her name. So, but that's her talking. You can't believe anything that comes out of her mouth. So I really don't know. But if they are in his name, I think he needs to go back and confiscate them. It will be a felony. She will get drunk and do a live and break it tonight. Reap what you sow, and that's what I was thinking. Because quite honestly, there's an issue with Rumble right now. I don't know if it's fixed, but I was trying to log on to Rumble just to see if she had gone live yet, and nobody could get on Rumble that I speak with behind the scenes. None of us could get on Rumble, and so we went to I'm gonna call it Twitter, but we went to X, and there's an issue. So I don't know if it's been fixed yet. Let's see, but yeah, I think we're all kind of waiting on it, and I think there are some people that are actually waiting to see if Bot goes live to speak for her like last time. In my state, it's a protection order and it includes online phone calls. Okay, that is the way it is here too, Krista. You can't have phone calls, emails. They're talking about each other online. I don't know if that would be different. You would think that would be a form of harassment. But again, I would like to see the parameters of the actual order. Yeah, tragic. Having a definite order on someone, and it's my understanding that includes third-party communications. Right. And that's what I was thinking too, that you cannot have a third party speak to this, you know, like I could not go and talk to TCO for Michelle. And to my understanding, just because I don't think you could do it vice versa either. You still can't get on. Okay, so Rumble is still down. And I bet that's driving her crazy. She'll be lurking in somebody's chat before it's over with her 15,000 alts. Yeah, mine kept spinning too, Patty. It's a system overload. But when you go on Twitter, when you look at Rumble on Twitter, it says their engineers are working on it. So I guess that Rumble, maybe Rumble's getting bigger than what they thought it was going to get. Thank you, Pamela. Yes, hit that like button, y'all. I'm pimping myself out today. I need all the likes I can get on this live, and I'm trying to get to 1,000. So I'm right there at it. I'm stuck forever. And I got tired of being stuck. I said, you know what? It's pimping time, baby. So I just put myself out there. I just let y'all know. I want to see 1,000. I need a goal reached and a win this year. Or in the last couple of months. Good grief. She'll get a bot. Yeah, I'm curious to see how it's going to go down. If we were all gambling people, we could place bets to see how it was going to happen. Is she going to go on Rumble? Is she going to be able to talk bot into talking for her? You know, Eh, will she just go away? Put a one in my chat if you think she'll just go away and won't address this at all. Really tragic, 13 more? Oh my gosh, thank y'all so much. I appreciate that. Two. Yeah, two is all other. Yeah, she would never be able to. She's one of those, she has to have, or feel like she's got to have the last word, because she knows everything about everything. And yeah, so I'm just curious how it's going to go down. Hey, Angie, found your channel through Lefty. Cool channel. Keep it up. Thank you, Kurt TV. I appreciate that. And I appreciate Lefty as well. Thank you so much. Maybe Rumble can't handle Bomb Nation. I don't think Turtle Island can either. I don't think it's right for anyone to be able to get on a panel and holler and cuss someone like a dog. I think that sounds so trashy. I don't think YouTube should allow it. Well, peace. While I agree with that, I feel like that, how do I say this? You feel like that they should be monitoring certain things, but no, let's worry about the owner of this song over here getting 2 cents off of it, because that's basically what's going to happen. You can report bully, harassment, and some of it's just downright uh, threats, and nothing's done. So I think they worry about the wrong things. Um, Yep, she has to tell her life story, Petty Lane. She can't help herself. And the thing is, before we get to the end of it, we've heard it 30,000 times. I can't, oh, I have to watch other people cover it, because every time I've tried, I just end up, it drives me nuts. But I'm blocked over there anyway, so there's that. And I don't want to be somewhere where if I want to say something, I can't say something in a chat. 13 more. Come on, people. She can clean up her life and move forward. I hope she can too, Sassy Scarlett. I mean, I really do. I hope that she can just clean it up, move forward. I just don't want to hear about her, once she's out of here. And there'll be a time when she's out of here, out of this community, or out of, um, there will come a day. And then one day we'll just be sitting. Y'all remember Michelle when yeah, there'll come a day. And I hope she does fine, but just away from me. Hey, Feisty. Hey, Heidi, how are you? Yeah, I try not to miss nobody. See, the thing is, people, man was special in the military. He was good at his job. The crazy people. Sorry, I had to call. So, what do we think? Do we think that she's wanting to go back to New Orleans because of Etienne? Do you think she wants to be back with him, or do you think that she wants to drive him even more insane? Heidi, she got a stalking order, a permanent stalking order issued against her by TCL. We don't want her in New Orleans. Y'all, I'm in Georgia now, and I can feel it. I can feel the evil. Let's see. Hey, Angie Styles. Hey, honey. Hunky. I know, 12 more. So, yeah. Let me grab something to drink, y'all. I mean, I'm going to take y'all with me. But y'all might hear the TV when I walk in here. I'm going to have to get her a Bluetooth, y'all. I'm literally standing in the laundry room to do this. I'll be so glad when I get back home. But see, ATN, if we believe what she says, um, he's got some issues. He lives with his mom. I mean, he may not make a move. He may be content, but I think that she wouldn't leave him alone. I just think it's a recipe for disaster. And if she don't clean herself up, and she gets down there around her son, because I'm rooting for him. Yeah, she absolutely doesn't think she has a problem. He lost his rank because that's horrible. Mm, mm, mm. 9 more. Thank you, Miss. Yeah, I think he's going to have to get one. He's going to have to get something because, you know, obviously, or excuse me, let me say this. In my opinion, there is at least a drinking issue. In my opinion. Um, and she's going to be down there, and I think that it's going to be a constant. It's going to be a constant drunk dial or a constant, and it's going to be on the way how it hits her. You know how sometimes somebody can drink and you have like the angry drunk, or sometimes they can drink and you have like the happy HORNEY drunk. But I think either way she does it, he's the one that's going to be getting the phone call. I just think, yeah, she needs to reevaluate herself, but she's not going to do that. I think that is the biggest um, narcissist I have ever. I've read about them. Um, I have them in my family, but I think that may be the biggest one I've ever seen. Unless she just puts on a front for everybody, like like a character. Like I am this shit. I am it, and you can't tell me no different. But go offline, and she's somebody else. I mean, I've never spoken with her. All I've never done that. So, but I have a feeling it's not that. I think this is the way she is. Because I guess she would have to be, right? Because she's doing these things offline. She's doing these real life things offline. She's looking at people. So yeah, she's totally narcissistic. I understand that she wanted an in, like some creators with her channel, but she went so far to the bad side and it was totally unnecessary and so wrong. She needs prayer to see her way back, in my opinion. Um, the Twinkie. Yeah, I think that she did want an in. And I think that people do, not all, but people come here. They want to be accepted. They want to build relationships, these friendships. Um, they want to feel like they're a part of something. And I guess because she was the rope expert, that she was going to offer, trying to offer something to the table. And I think she got, I think she got her feelings hurt by Molly. And but I really don't think that she had spent the time to, watch how Molly can be online. I don't think she spent the time. I think she may have taken it all personal, and that in my opinion, that's how it started. I mean, she just wanted to fit in, and then she kept feeling rejected, rejected, rejected. So then she's going to start this anti-bullying channel, and the very first day, she is doing a parody of Molly with a tinfoil hat. Was that the tinfoil hat night? I know we had grease in the wig, pouring the oil in the wig. Did we have the tinfoil hat the first night, y'all? So yeah, she immediately went in to bullying. But hey, I was pulling for her then. I was like, you know what? She's going to get in there. She's going to be funny. She's going to do these cooking shows, and she has what a creator needs to be successful. I mean, talkative and out there, and um, but then it just went. She let people get to her, which if you're going to be in this community, you cannot do that. Not to the point in which I think in her case drove her crazy. There has to be some things in this community that you hear, you don't address, you don't talk about it, you just let it roll off your back. I've seen my name. I got tagged in something the other day. I haven't spoke about it, and I'm not going to speak about it. I think because that's what I think they wanted me to do. So, no. But she has to address everything. Mom doesn't address everything. She addresses what she needs to. I address what I need to. Mizzy. Well, Mizzy has no filter either. But people should address what they need to address, but there's not. You can't with everything. You just can't. And I just don't think that she was able to do that. Hey, Amanda Panda, how are you, honey? Well, enjoy your shopping. Hey, Wondering. I pimped myself out today. So, let's see. I know Tragic and Jilly, they put me out on the corner. Yeah, I do think that Molly, I do think she had a lot of patience with Michelle. No matter no matter what you think about Molly, I do think she did have a lot of patience with Michelle. Yeah, considering. I'm just trying to scan back through. I know I missed. I just get on these little tangents and then I look down and I've done missed 75 comments. Hey, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Oh. Okay. This person is in there. It is in here. I'm not going to call you out, but I want to say thank you. And I am so sorry. I know I did a post about it. I did not see my Cash App until I got off my live the other day. And with everything going on, the trip, the gas, the U-Haul trip, all this stuff, it was so much appreciated. And I thank you so much for sending that. And I'm sorry I did not see it when I was on my live. That got off with me so bad. But thank you. You know who you are. Okay, let's see. I remember when I read her FOIA before YouTube, some lady whose husband was killed had to call the police on her. She kept calling the lady, saying her husband didn't die like that before YouTube. Before YouTube, some lady whose husband. Yes, it took me a minute. I had to replay it in my head. Tragic. Yes, I do remember that. Binky, go to the corner, Binky. I'll deal with you later. Come on, 9 more. Get your grandmas and them to sub up to me now. I'm sure I'll get it now. There was a hump there, you know? Just had to get over the hump. You can't talk about me when I'm walking in traffic. Why? You gonna walk out in it? Why? You can't come up here and defend yourself? Why, Nizzy? Why? Michelle got out of girl. She did something. Angie, I'll be listening at the lake remodeling, and I'm enjoying my mama dear. Oh, well, wondering. I tell you what, you can come and enjoy my mama, and you can get her packed up and moved to Kentucky, and I'll come your way, and I'll remodel and enjoy the deer and the twins, and then we'll swap back. She's been trying to inject herself like a tampon into people's deaths. I just think that she tries to find the biggest thing that's going to either trigger somebody, and I mean, that is the ultimate trigger, right? I mean, okay, y'all see it here. Wondering said it sounds good, so it's a deal. She was bank. Hold on. And how our son was back and how our son's love. Hey Mo, glad to see ya. That son knows everything. Kids don't forget. No, and you're right. They don't forget. But they also, a lot of times, want to, and not all, not everybody, of course, you can't ever speak for everybody because people are different. But I know a lot of times you want to forgive, if your parents have wronged you, you want to forgive them. That's just like a natural instinct. And I'm not speaking for everybody. And he was lost, and hopefully he's finding himself. And no, he's not going to forget things that have happened, just like her others are not going to forget what's happened. But I just hope that he just stays on track. I really do. Tell Mama uploaded. I'm coming. I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna tell her in just a minute. Nobody should have ever looked into what happened to her son, in my opinion. No, I don't think nobody should have looked into what happened to her son. I don't think that she should have looked in what happened to other people's kids. I don't think people need to be looking for obituaries. I mean, because I'm going to tell you, I'm a morbid person. I am. I wanted to be a forensic pathologist growing up. That's all I wanted to be. But even that, this is too sick for me. Thank you, Wondering. I appreciate it. Yeah, and see, and I know that she has said a lot of vile things to a lot of people, right? But there are there are two things that just stand out to me. I don't understand where that comes from. You know, most of us have that part of you that says, okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. And we also have that part of us that says, okay, I'm not going to say that. She went all in on tragic. She went all in on bomb with their families. I, I mean, to the point she's lighting candles. But then there's people that want us to feel sorry for her. I can't do that. Do I hope that she gets it all together and lives her life away from me? Absolutely. But yeah, there's just that's just nasty. Uh, there I am using those words again. I don't know what that is. It's a form of psychotic or something because there's a part of you that says, okay, I'm not going to look at this person in the face and just walk up to them and tell them everything that's wrong with them and I don't know them. Even though you may look at them and you say, oh my gosh, that shirt don't match those shoes. You need a haircut. You got a booger hanging out of your nose. But there's a part that's going to stop you from walking up to a perfect stranger and saying, hey, all this is wrong with you. She doesn't have that. And that's not a filter. That's something else. Let's see. Absolutely, the real life has to stop. But you can say it. You can say it. Uh, I don't know. I mean, I've said it. I'm gonna die on that hill. My poor mama in there coughing. She got some Rico low right there. She needs to take one. Let's see. I didn't think twice. I drove to another state and got her. Hold on, I missed something. My house in Florida. Didn't think twice. Okay, I get it. Waited on her hand and good. Then Trey, they all know her and him. Hold on. You have Jimmy. I know I'm quiet, y'all. I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out that comment. Let's see. I think between what JJJ and Amber what did to her definitely brought out her ugly. But she is no angel either. Well, and I can see that too. You know, somebody comes at me sideways, I'm either going to A, come back at you sideways, or B, I have a very good way of just saying F you without actually saying it, and sometimes it having the same effect. So I get, but with her, she felt it, she got hurt, she was angry, and no, she's not a victim, and that is not what I'm pushing this. But yeah, she wanted to fight back. Well, but then she would also give it up. She would give it out where it wasn't even warranted, causing other people to fight back. Oh, I did, Peace. I got to the bottom of that. I was gonna talk about that too. It wasn't that comment. That is, that's amazing though, Peace. That's a tearjerker story. Yeah, I was reading it as I was going along, and then I ran across one. I had to read it like 3 times to understand. I wish you would email me and tell me that story in one swoop to make sure I didn't miss anything. My point was, no one can hold their hurt from childhood to be an excuse for how they act when they become an adult. Exactly. You can't use it as an excuse. Now, granted, sometimes there's emotional baggage that comes along with it, but as an adult, maybe, we can make the choices to work through some of our some of our crap. Oh, I know. I would just like to read it as As you just emailing me telling me. I'd like to read it. What? No, Y'all. Watch it'll go now. Oh, thank y'all so much. Oh my gosh. I see 1,000 on my end. Hold on, let me go to YouTube Studio. Hold on. Let me just double check. I ain't sitting at 9.99 and it's just rounded. It says 1,000. I see 1,000. And it's doing like fireworks. Wow. Oh my goodness. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Oh, I hit a goal. Yes. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Oh, that's gonna be cause for a celebration, y'all. We might just get some karaoke in the house. We can tell we can tell ghost stories, or we can get some karaoke in the house. We can do whatever we want. We're grown. Thank all of y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, just Jake. Oh, I'm so excited, y'all. I appreciate the hell out of that. Thank you guys so much. And thank y'all for just sitting in here listening to me ramble too. That's amazing that somebody just wants to hear me ramble. And I haven't even gotten through everything I was gonna talk about. Angie, all the newbies, we love you. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh, my cup runneth over, y'all. Winnie's mom, hey. Hey, honey. Oh, I appreciate that so much. I'm gonna have to. Y'all want to go with me to tell Mama uploaded? She's gonna say, "Well, what does that mean?" Hold on, let's see. Hey, Mama, can you cut that down just a second? So I'm still on my live, so they can hear through these things in my ears. Okay, I just hit 1,000 subscribers.
Good.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
You excited for me?
Yeah,
We moving up in the world, ain't we?
moving on that.
Moving on up. High five. All right. Oh, wait. That's Mama, y'all. Let me get back in here to the comments. Oh, see. Oh, there is a great group of people here. Yes, Mizzy. We did it. We did it. Angie, listening to someone ramble is so much nicer than listening to someone rant and rave. Well, thank you, Just Jake. I'm really not a rant and raver. If you ever hear me do that, then there's a reason, I promise. Oh, Mizzy, thank you. Thank you, honey. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. Yeah, well, wondering, you're coming to get her, right? Or you're coming to spend the time with her. I'm going to take this $5. Uh, Maisie sent me and me and Mama, we gonna go to the casino. Somehow I gotta get her to the casino. Say, here, Mama, here's $5. Go play the penny machine. She would be just as content though, y'all. Oh, I bet your son is excited that your mother is moving. My son loves my mama. They had a bond that is, as far as a grandma, um, grandson type relationship. Yeah, and he'll be 20 in March, but he is excited. He loves his Nana, and she didn't have to hang ham from your ass to get you friends. Oh, you never know what's going to come out of Binky's. I'm going to say mouth, but Binky's typing, so you never know what's going to come out of Binky's keyboard. Let's see. Okay. We're definitely going to have to do a celebration, though. Thank you again, Maisie. And thank y'all so much for hitting that subscribe button. I appreciate it. Thanks for those who shared. I just don't even know what to do with myself. Maybe my mouth is dry. I've just been talking and talking, and I'm in shock. Can you please tell your dear mama there's a lady in spirit bringing loads of love for her, so much love. I will definitely tell her that, Colin, and she'll know exactly who it is. Thank you. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Angie, congrats on your 1K. Mama uploaded. I'm coming. I take my mom to the casino all the time, so let's go, Mama uploaded. She'd be like, come on, let's go. She'd be like, she don't have a wheelchair. She does walk, but she would have to be pushed for that. She'd be like, come on, just push me. I think she is so much fun though. She really is. She and funny. Let's see, you couldn't have said it any better. I'd excuse me, I'd much rather listen to rambling in my ear while I'm cooking. Oh, oh Mo, thank you, penny slots, yeah, and play all day. Thank you so much, honey. Congrats on the 1K. Whew, I appreciate it. It was a long road. Now I gotta start putting out my actual videos again. Oh, thank y'all. Let's see. Nothing like a grandmother and her grandsons. My grandsons are 17 and 16, and they still Nana's boys. Yeah, and he's a Nana's boy too. He loves his Nana. I can't wait for one of those escorts to look at Michelle's name and come to tell us the truth about the leadership. Take me to your leader. Do you really want to know, though? Pamela, do you really want to know? There are some things I really don't want to know the answer to. Yeah, I'd cash out somebody not to tell me that. Super chat, don't tell me that. I don't want to know. Put my hands over my ears. La 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 la. let's see, I used to go with my mom. Petty Lane. We uh we had where I live now. There's a horse track. Of course, it's Kentucky. Um, but growing up where I did, um, the only thing that was ever around was a dog track, and so I wasn't ever able. I wasn't old enough to go, so my mama would go, and I'd give her $1 or something, and she'd bet on the dog for me. But I want to go to a horse race, and I don't live far from one. I just ain't never been. I hear it's fun. I'd like to see, even if I didn't bet, I would like to see it. I have 20 grandchildren. I think there is a birthday almost every month. Good Lord, Feisty. Well, there's a lot of love in that house, honey. Or not house, but you know what I mean. There's a lot of love there. Just Jake, thank you. Wow. Y'all sure know how to make a girl feel good. Congrats on 1K. Thank you, Just Jake. I appreciate that. I can't quit smiling, y'all. Congrats, beautiful angel lady. You deserve it. Thank you, Queen. I'm like way far. I'm looking at my phone and StreamYard, so I'm kind of way back on some. And if I don't read your comment out loud, I'm reading it. I'm trying to get through them. Well, while in the air, busting and loving on my little mama. I was just being overprotective, but it showed me that my little mama is indeed a real sweet. When the nurses are fighting over you, know you got something special, cause you know that means they want you, and that means that you must be making them feel good, because they have a stressful job as it is. So it sounds like to me, little mama is a very special person. Remember, Trey, we found the black book of his. Okay, Pamela, I don't mind talking about some things, but I really, yeah, that's a little bit much for me, honey. I don't mind you staying and talking and all that, but I can't have that in my chat. Let's see. Hear me roar. Hello, hello. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, some patients can't be pleased. Yeah. Excuse me. Anything on the Jeep? Has anybody else heard anything on the Jeep? Congratulations. Love you, girl. Thank you, Mamas the Balls. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm so glad that I got to share this moment with you guys. Let's see. Yes, our angels, and I told them how much the word God sent for everyone. Yes, and we do need to tell our nurses, the ones that work their butts off, to make. Now, we all know you got good ones and you got ones that are just there for a paycheck. But there are a lot of good ones out there. They get a lot of grief because they're dealing with people in some of the most stressful times of their life. So I was just thanking nurse, you know. Okay, hold on 2 seconds. Okay. Can anyone get on the Rumble yet? I don't know. Let me look. It's not looking too promising, Read what you say. I can't, no. Yeah, she's probably uh I don't know. Don't she go live on Facebook sometimes, but just a lot of people can't see it. As far as the Jeep, I haven't heard anything about the Jeep. Um, I know that she was trying to get more. The lady was telling her that she was only going to give her a certain, or they were only going to give her a certain amount. And then Michelle said, "Well, I want to speak with your supervisor. Don't you know that I am an adjuster? I know what it's worth." So apparently, she thought it was worth. I think it was like 15,000. They wanted to offer her 11 or something like that. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, she told the lady over the phone. She's a desk adjuster. That's what she called her. And I told her, I said, well, I'm an adjuster, and I know that's not right, not verbatim, y'all. I'm just kind of telling you. And so she wanted to speak with that that lady's boss. So I don't know where it went from there. But y'all see how she is. So y'all know. Y'all already know. So I'd be curious to see how much she gets out of the Jeep if it worked. I mean, and then when she was working at Amazon, she had to be the best Amazon person there. It's a one up. It's a got to be better than anybody at anything. I don't care if it's shoveling dog poop. She would have to be the best dog poop shoveler there was. And her not really be, but in her own mind, or for her to build herself up so everybody else thinks she's the best at everything. It's the one up, but in her case, everybody's got the one up person in their life that everything has to be better. Everything, if you tell a story, they've already done it, and wrote the book or brought the T-shirt home. Well, in her case, it's the 25 up. She's got to build it up 25 more times than what it already was. Thank you, wondering. So yeah, and I bet she is about ready to scream. I'll just say that. I'll just do it that way. And I do. I really want to see what the terms are on that order because I can almost guarantee you, in my opinion, that she can't stick to it. And you know what? I'm here for it. Oh, okay. Well, there's yeah, she's gonna erupt. She's probably already erupted because Rumble's not working. I think Ian gave her a better life than she ever had. and she feels she is better than others. Well, yeah. Hold on, and I'll say something about that piece. I made it, Patrick. Thank you, honey. I appreciate your help. We've been over here just me saying my thank yous, and we said that we're gonna take Mama uploaded to the casino and put her on the penny slots. So we've been getting penny slot money, and Wondering's gonna come pick her up, and she's gonna take her. We've been having a good old time, and in the middle of all that, we're talking about Tank over there. So, but yes, I made it, and I appreciate your help, honey. Yes, indeed you do. And thank you. Thank you so much, Tragic. Let's see. Okay. Hold on. 2 seconds, guys. I am missing something. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, you're saying that ATN gave her a better life than she ever had, and she feels like she's better than others. I'm going to tell you how I feel. I feel that she was born into money, um, that she, because obviously she's had some issues, you know, mentally, in my opinion. We don't know what extent, at what age, I'm not here to do all that. But so I think that she was born into money, and then she butted heads with mom, and which a lot of teenage girls do. But I think it maybe got, because it is Michelle, maybe it was just a bigger version. And so she all being she was born into that, maybe she always needed somebody to take care of. But did she say that what was it? She was it her she said her dad said to her about men and money? I know one of y'all remember what was said about the men and the money. She said it like 15 times that night. But anyway, so I think that she feels like that she should be a kept, I'm going to use this word loosely, lady. A kept lady. I have an aunt um, who is a kept lady, but she's not like Michelle. And what I mean by that is that she married her. Now she's my blood aunt, so she married her husband um, when they were. She was 18 and he was 21, I think, and he was already in the service, which allowed her to go overseas with him. Um, they were Now before they got married, my daddy and her, my granny, they were all dirt poor. And when I say dirt poor, we're talking about you're eating cornbread and pinto beans every night. and no second helpings, you know. And so she got out as quickly as she could. He afforded her this lifestyle because anything was a step up from what she had. So, oh, her grandfather. Thank you, Melinda, for the win. It was her grandfather, but I don't remember exactly what it said. Something about men and money. Um, oh no, you're good, Melinda. I knew a man and her wife had said something about that though. But so in my aunt's case, okay, you know, my uncle gets out of the military and she's never worked, but she drove the Corvettes and drove and had all of the fancy makeup and hairdos and clothes and designer bags and you know, she was kept. He owned a chain of appliance stores and he was the one I was telling you that let me buy the VCR for $2 when I was little. It's her husband. So um well then they got a divorce and yes, he still had to pay some alimony. In fact, he just passed away. He's passed away this year. That they were divorced, and she had to humble herself a bit because she could no longer live that lifestyle that she was living. But she remembered what it was like, even though it was so many years ago, to live poor. And she wasn't stuck up. My aunt's not stuck up. She knows when to be proper and when to have fun and let loose, but she's a lady. And I feel like that with Michelle, that's where I was going with it, is that I feel like that she feels like she needs to be kept. But then on the other side, it's like, you know, I'm a badass. I can do it all, you know. I can hang from a rope. I can, you know what I mean about that comment. That did not come out right, but you know, I can swing from a rope. Let me just say that. Um, I can I can do everything a man can do. I can do it better. But at the end of the day, I think she's still looking at Etienne's wallet, or she's trying to find a wallet. She doesn't care about the person. He told her sex lasts an hour. Find someone who stimulates your mind. Well, why didn't she do that? See, I thought it was something else. Maybe I'm hearing things. I thought that somebody told her to get some kind of money. Now I do remember that comment. Hey Becca. Oh Lord, y'all are gonna make me think about this woman all night until I figure this out. Because I honestly think it's two separate comments now. We had no inside bathroom or running water in our home. Yeah, they didn't either. Peace. They didn't either. It was they was very poor. Oh, ooh, Rice Krispie cookies. Yum yum. Okay. I know I've been running my mouth forever, y'all. I'm sorry. um, but I do have one more thing I want to talk about, and I could possibly come on later. You never know when I'll come on. Um, I always say that and then don't end up doing it, but then other people go on too that I want to see. So, okay. Y'all, my hand. Somebody tell me if you know, and then I'll talk about the other thing I want to talk about, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. Um, my hand keeps going numb. And like when I try to hold my drink or my phone or something in it, it's like I can't feel it. And then if y'all know it, obviously I smoke. And when I try to hold my cigarette, my fingers won't, I cannot make my two fingers go together. And my thumb keeps twitching on its own. But it doesn't do this constantly, y'all. It's only been doing it since Sunday. No, Saturday. What do y'all think that is? But it's not hurting. Does it have to hurt to be carpal tunnel? It just tingles. Let's see, do you lean on your elbows when you're at the computer? I don't, but but even now I've noticed that I'll put my like right now I'm in the laundry room, so y'all wouldn't have to hear the TV, and I've got my palms on or the bottom part of your hand resting on the washing machine, kind of lean. But it's doing it when I'm not even at the computer though. Like I'll be sitting on the couch watching TV with Mama, and I'll notice it then. So I guess I don't know. It doesn't hurt though. I don't have pain shooting up my arms or anything like that. But I can't make my first finger and my birdie finger. I can't make them go together. I physically cannot do it. I don't know. See, eventually carpal tunnel will hurt and keep you up at night, but in the beginning stages, it's like your hand is asleep and you drop. Yes, I've already started dropping stuff, but why does it just come out all of a sudden though? Like, it just. See, my mom's side of the family was dirt poor, and my dad's the opposite. Kind of glad I could live. And tragic. That's what we did. My dad's side was dirt poor, but my mama's side, they were not. So I've learned the best of both worlds myself. I could live either way. I can live with money. I can live without money, and I'm gonna be fine because I'll always figure it out. Let's see. Hey, Legs. Hey, Legs. I got the 1K on this live. Okay. Well, anyway, I'll let y'all know about this hand and what's going on. But the other thing I wanted to talk about, put, I'm not asking you how you feel about the family. Just put a 1 in the chat if you know who Honey Boo Boo is. Okay, put a 2 in the chat if you don't. If you don't know who Honey Boo Boo is, put a 2. If you do, put a 1. Okay. So I'm taking it the majority of you probably know who Honey Boo Boo is. Okay. Well, that Honey Boo Boo was on Toddlers and Tiaras, and that's how the family was noticed. and then it became the Honey Boo Boo show uh, on TLC. You don't know who Honey Boo Boo is? Okay. Colin, I want you to hold on. I can show you. I'll show you a picture real quick. Maybe it'll ring a bell. Okay, let's see. Share. Okay. So the very first picture, um, right there with the rainbow shirt on, that's Alana, that's Honey Boo Boo. And then her mama got a spinoff called Mama June from Not to Hot because when they were doing the Honey Boo Boo show, um, this is it keeps doing a mirror image, but that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, right here, this is what Mama June looked like, and then she had some surgeries and all of that, and so she went from not to hot. So they did a show about that. Okay, well during these reality shows, the family was documented, and we got to meet the sisters. There was Pumpkin, Chickadee. Oh, where's my mama when I need her? The other one. Well, anyway, here's the thing though. When they first started out, they lived in a house in Gordon, Georgia. Okay, well, I lived in Macon, Georgia, which is just right. I mean, we're right there at them. So I've been by the old house and all that stuff. But I just always thought it was cool, no matter what people think of the family, because sometimes I've seen their TikToks. They can be a little foul. But yeah, and I think everybody watched them because they were a hot mess, you know? And uh well anyway, where's the one I wanted? There it is. There's the one I wanted. Okay. So I'm gonna share this, and trust me, there's a reason behind it. Okay. So they had us it was one of the sisters, Chickadee, um, also known as Anna. She was 29 years old and she just passed away yesterday. She had adrenal cancer. Um, okay, and that's her right there. Well, I think there's a bag in my picture. Okay, there she is right there. That's uh that's Anna, also known as Chickadee. She's the one that just passed away yesterday. Um, she's a mom. I believe it's two little children. Anyway, what I want to show y'all, see if I can see what I can find, what I'm looking for. Okay. All right, that's what I wanted. All right, let me change. Make sure I'm sharing the right tab. Okay.
you. And like I told y'all, I would come back. And I wanted to let you know about some things. I know I look a hot mess, but my mind is so emotionally and mentally mind fucked right now. It's like Caitlin said it best yesterday and today. It's like it's so quiet in here. The machines aren't running. She's not sitting in here watching cooking shows. And it's just so quiet. The chair that she was in, nobody is sitting in it right now.
Okay, I'm not going to go through all of that, but this is what I wanted to show you. Okay, you see where it says on there December the 13th at the white columns in Gordon, Georgia. Okay, that from 2 to 3 is a visitation for the public. And they're going to allow anybody that, wants to come in and pay their respects and all of that. Uh, they can come in from 2 to 3. Well, that white columns right there, that is the same funeral home that my daddy went to when he passed away. So I am thinking about going up there and paying my respects because I have followed them. I watched them all on TikTok, and I know some people don't like them, and that's everybody's opinion. I mean, I know they can get a little mouthy, um, and all of that, but I kind of feel like I want to go show my respects. Um, so here's my question. Just Jake, it was Chickadee. Do y'all think that would be weird to go pay your respects to someone that you've never met in person? Okay. Okay. I mean, because it's literally just right down the road. Like I said, that's where my daddy was. And, they are inviting the public. It's not like, I'm just busting in because I overheard a conversation of where they'll be. You know what I mean? So I think I am. I think I'm going to go up there on Wednesday. And I'm just going to go and pay my respects. Feisty, did you watch the Honey Boo Boo show? Or do you know about Honey Boo Boo's family? No, it wasn't Mama June. It was it was Chickadee. So it was this one. Um, it was it was uh it was this one, Feisty. Because it was her. It was Anna, Honey Boo Boo, which is Alana, Pumpkin, and I cannot think of the other one's name to save my life. Yes, and when I watched a lot more than I actually was sharing on here. So yeah, and it was very sad. But she had adrenal cancer, and she's had it for the past 10 months. And even June, uh, she said that she fought one hell of a fight for the last 10 months, and let's see. I think it was uh, February. Okay, no, okay. In January 2023, it was learned that Anna was diagnosed with stage 4 adrenal carcinoma. People confirmed the news in March. They were very hopeful at that time. She documented, if you go to her, if you watch TikTok and Instagram, she had both. It's under Anna Cardwell. You'll be able to find her. It was all documented, and she would try to do fun things. She would. It's called the Tina dance. She would do it from the bed. So she tried to keep a positive attitude. She was always very sweet on the show, in my opinion. Just and then she wasn't on the show. She chose not to be on the show for a while, and there's a whole story behind that. That with the situation right now, I am not going into that story. You can read it on your own if you want to. Um, it's a crazy story, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm not going to go into that, and I hope it's not on my screen because it's probably here. Um, okay, so her handle. All right, let's see. Anna Marie 35. So that's either her, I think that's her Instagram, Anna Marie 35. But on the other one, it's Anna Cardwell, I think, on TikTok. With the breaking heart, we are announcing that and so she tagged her and is no longer with us. She began the caption along with okay, she passed away in my home last night peacefully at 11:12 p.m. So she passed away in June's home. She gave one hell of a fight for 10 months. She passed away with family around her like she won. And we will be updating y'all with more information as we get it today. So I guess that's when, after that they figured out they were going to have the service at the White Columns in Borden. Jessica, that's the other sister. That's the other one right there. Yeah, it's feisty. Um, June was trying to remain sober. And yeah, me and my mama, but my mama loves reality TV. Uh, One of her favorite shows of all time was y'all don't laugh now, Jersey Shore. She loved Snooki. hmm But anyway, so she watches this, watched From Not to Hot, and then Family Crisis. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I want to go and pay my respects. So I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Never watched Jersey Shore. Yeah, well, my mama did. She was, I guess, at that time in her 60s. My mama's 74 right now. So I guess, in her 60s, watching Jersey Shore. And she watches Big Brother. And all of the Love After Lockups, Life After Lockups, 90 Day Fiance. Oh, yeah. Mama could totally be in that community if she could deal with drama. If she could tell you all about it, all the players. Let's see, did I miss something? Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, so let's see, are you going? What? Hold on. Well, I am 2 hours away from Marindi. So this is not actually my home. This is just where I was for the last 20 years until I moved to Kentucky. So this is not where I grew up. So in order to see Mirandy, I would have to um, find, be able to make the trip. Um, and then I just don't know if I could do it and then come back with everything I got to do. And then she has been sick, so she can't come to me. It just sucks. Oh yeah, she watches that too. Married at First Sight. She watches all of those. Uh, where's Candy Girl? Didn't I see Candy Girl? Yeah. Hey, Candy Girl. Thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. Yeah, she's sick, and that's probably what we would have done. We could have met halfway and had lunch or something, but yeah, she needs to take care of her. I don't want her. I want her all the way though. Let's see, 90 Day Fiance, Love at First Sight, Love is Blind, My Guilty. She watches all of that stuff. There are things that she watches that I have no clue what she's watching. She'll watch. There was one show where they had all of the mamas, the older mamas, and then their sons, and then they had to. It was like I guess, a MILF type situation where the sons were picking out these different, well, I'm gonna be with your mama, and I'm like, what in the hell is that? What was that show you watched, Mama? That show that had all them older ladies and then their sons, and then the sons would date that lady, and this son would date that lady. Okay. Okay. She don't know. She can't remember, but she watched it. I don't think she cared for it, but she watched it.
We should go get us a pizza.
What? Hold on a minute. We're gonna give all of our business away. You gonna tell them all of our business?
Yeah.
She said no. Okay, y'all. Well, Mama Uploaded is getting hungry, so I guess I'm gonna have to feed her. I don't know, but okay. Well, I wanted to run that by y'all about the chickadee situation and going to pay him my respects. I didn't know if that eh, eh, eh. But I'm going. I'm gonna go. And she just talking to me, yeah. And yay, I hit 1K, y'all. Yay! Thank y'all again. That was so exciting. Um, yeah, that was. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate all of you who sent us a super chat for the penny slots from Mama Uploaded. One day we are going to get to the penny slots. And yeah, thanks for the intriguing conversation about Michelle, as always. Oh, feisty. Yeah, I think everybody should. Go spoil Little Mama Uploaded Rotten Meat. Yeah, I'm gonna go spoil a rotten. I'm gonna go spoil a rotten, and then at some point in time, I'll share her with you guys. You guys are gonna fall in love with her. So let's see, Ladybug stopping by to say congrats on hitting your 1,000. Thank you, Ladybug Lane. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, guys. You never know when I might pop back on. I stayed on way too much longer than I probably should have, but I appreciate y'all sticking with me and, like I said, listening to me ramble. And we'll just see what's going on later. If ain't nobody doing nothing, I might pop back on. But anyway, if I don't, you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll probably see you somewhere. Thanks again, y'all. Bye.